Border Patrol. Yeah, Border Patrol says that a record 221,303 migrants were encountered at the southern border in March, the highest level of the Biden regime, as Title 42 lifts. And right here it says, in 5 weeks' time, Title 42, a pandemic-era policy which has been used to expel more than 1.7 million migrants, might be lifted, to the concern of many. Well, that number, they coming back, by the way. They get deported, but they coming back. Even the ones that did crimes and stuff. Keep that in mind. And I know a lot of people are commies and stuff, but damn. You know you're going to be attacked. In fact, the jock's going to see you, and they're probably going to go on a war rampage and kill anyone who has major characteristics. I'm not going to lie. Alright, now, here's the thing. There's a lot of resources at play, and I have been hearing that they begin getting free phones and stuff like that. It's not cool. It's not cool. They're getting flights to places. You can just look this up. Like, it's all over the place. They're getting trafficked, literally smuggled into the United States. Are you serious? This has been getting very problematic. And I probably get a strike for this. A community guideline strike. But hey, I gotta speak out about it. It's not good. There's a lack of resource management for humanity. And all the false light ones out there that are fallen angel descendants going to lose their reputation and become the new bad guys, dark cabal, the evil, and the good light going to show up. And if the good light fails, and if the creator God hopefully forbids humans die on a mass scale, if that happens, definitely I can imagine army of angels coming down. Holy shit. Jeez. It would just be it'd be hell, basically. And no one, who am I kidding? Somehow, a lot of false light wants that. They would be willing to allow that to happen. Which is sick. All because you want to go at us humans, or most likely our females, like a ravenous beast. Like a mindless, sociopathic beast. That you just gotta get your stolen meat suit, little Willie wet. Are you serious? You sick bastards. You sick bastards. I heard enough about timelines and stuff like that. Now, I'm still waiting for my, inheritance. And I think that it's more plausible if I got that as help. More reasonable. Because it was fishy how it all took place. It was very fishy. It happened too smoothly and too close together, basically. Usually the female lives longer than the male, right? Not in this case. In fact, the male also died pretty close to the female. My grandparents, in this case, right? And those are humanity resources. Yeah. will humanity resources. Humanity's soul group, and also along with the soul group, any biology. This is actually humans, will humans, world, I mean not world, it's a domed, flat earth with peaks and valleys. And it's definitely not spinning. Planet ET. I mean fallen angel descendants. Or people call them ET and stuff like that. And aliens. But that's its biology, right? It's all about misdirection. What is behind the biology is the soul groups. Think about it. Anyway, back to where I was. You put a dollar sign on that migrants right there being encountered at the southern border in March of 220 something. It's either below that amount or right around that amount of altogether of all the resources that my biological odds are just grandparents, not my soul group. It all starts with soul group. If you don't got the soul of a human, you ain't human. Just how it is. Anyways, yeah, you sell the guns, I mean, hypothetically, right? You would sell the guns. That's a pretty penny. The house, all the possessions, hypothetically, that I would want to, and whatever in a bank account, put all that together, and the vehicles also, or in vehicle, and it also would be worth around, yeah, probably that amount, dollar sign though, front, or under. The amount altogether. So where is all the resources and or money, that wealth? Would it go 95% to my aunt, that biological only, at most? Even if she is soul group, it would have to be split properly, but it wasn't. And I asked for help, by the way. I asked for help for the whole inheritance thing, and it was known from and for all parties that are involved. But instead, you all threw me out on the streets. I was incredibly disappointed. Well, eventually I got thrown out on the streets. 2020, I'm talking about, this happened like beginning of 2018, but in 2 years you got me thrown out on the streets fully, not partially, fully. That's insane. I was very disappointed, very angry, and it didn't help me at all. Yeah, it did not help me at all, especially with the mites. That was insane. And they put me to work at that men's shelter. Yeah, men's shelter. That's insane. I was actually looking for a job there. Jeez, I swears. But though not humans didn't want me to be there. They didn't want me to work there. Yeah. But they wanted to get paid. They expected to get paid. Sad and pathetic. Very sad and pathetic. Yeah, I know I've been getting discriminated. I got discriminated. I got #MeToo non-sexually, by the way. And because she ain't very sexual, and she probably would risk her job to make a false complaint about me. Probably because I'm not interested in her. Or it. Oh, man, those legs are literally literally skinny for that fat. Oh, jeez, it's like a upside down bowling pin. Are you serious? Ugh. Ugh. I swears. She accused me of saying the B word. No, I did not. I claim I did not say the B word to her. A curse word. B word. I said go hell under my breath though. Admit to that. But anyway, back to what was though. So I got that going on. I was trying to actually maintain order and sensibility, but apparently I got hashtag me too with the false allegation that I supposedly said a bad word. Non-sexual hashtag me too. That's what going on nowadays, because nowadays they looking more uglier and stuff. Unrefined proportions. Ugh. Anyway, back to what it was. What insulted me the most wasn't the fact that I got like nothing from my grandparents for whatever reason. But mostly it was that I don't know. Was it Christianity? Was it brainwashing? You know what I mean? Like, where does righteousness start and non-righteousness ends? You know, it's like, how would I say this? Why is there no balance? You know, usually you'd be like, alright, resources are split. But no, it's not. Why is it not split properly? I would have been okay with that, but it was clearly not the case. It was to disbenefit me. It was no benefit for humanity, it seemed. Even if she is human, that didn't mean that she needed to have it all. In fact, I do believe that there was mass manipulation involved. Yeah, the timing and the will and the actions that took place. My grandma was literally saying she has no daughter. Think about that. I can't get that out of my mind how that was stated. Like, wow. She was accused of being suicide. A Christian, by the way. Come on, like, what? And she got rewarded 95%. What the? 95? Really? Okay. I said it like 1,000 times, but yeah. Non-blood uncle, non-family, soul group, odds are. Non-human, as of course. Definitely was smiling, mocking me. My grandparents' funeral, as his sons are falling apart. By the way, I saw one there. He was falling apart. Wood at his eyes. The other one for my grandma's funeral, I saw his wife, 9 pets, and children of his. I'm not impressed. Very not impressed. But anyways, back to where I was. I'm getting off topic, I know. But him and his buddies, cop buddies by the way, came in, took the guns, pocketed it, basically, and said my grandma was a suicide risk. You would think, though, that my grandpa would change the will, but apparently it was like a 2013, or I don't think it was 16. I think it was like 2013 maybe. Don't quote me on that. But it was quite a while back. It was like, was another will ignored? Why was that given? I don't understand. What was being said or done behind the scenes, and why was I forgotten? I did a lot of help. When someone needed my help, I was there. But of course, that quits anti-brainwashing didn't help at all. Anyways, I'm not quitting. In fact, I'm more, I would say, a positive impact for, definitely for my humanity, it seems nowadays, I hope, than they ever will be for themselves or each other. Quittins, they can never really, in mass. There might be a few, like, percentage of really good, noble quittins and stuff, obviously, but the mass majority, though, no. No, they are hypocrites, they are socialites, like, very social. And, they are unwise. They wouldn't have high cognitive thinking at all. My grandparents didn't. They'd be like studying the whole world, all that research and stuff that could have been done. They would study it from them. They'd study it. Anyway, back to what it was. So yeah, I don't think that adds up. But I guarantee my grandma's, though, was definitely different. But of course, had to have her died first, killed off, I presume. Come on, like, both around the same time or months on each other? Are you serious? Anyways, what insulted me was when she somehow crawled out, or, metaphor or whatever, dodged all those conversations and smiles from her husband, to grab, like, what, a couple of wood carvings of my grandpa's, and, she went out the door, not uncle, he clearly beast-minded. Anyways, I had video. I don't know if I still do. I don't think I do. Damn, YouTube took my other channel down. I could be wrong. But anyways, nonetheless, obviously, that I do not think of him as family at all. My mother's brother, supposedly. Anyways, about way to turn the key to, start the engine and leave the parking lot. She comes out, gives me a couple of wood carvings, and that's it. Huh? Are you serious? So she made off with, basically altogether, by the way, over 200 grand of resources that would have benefited me, kept me off the streets. Keep that in mind. If there were no other, I would accept. And then I was accepting help. I would any and all help possible from any and all parties, but no one wanted help. This is what the false light does. They want to control humanity. They think they own humanity. They're puppets. They are controlled by the fallen angels, or a high descendant, or closest descendant of the fallen angels. The closest descendant of the fallen angels, the disorder. So, I'm about ready to be evicted soon. World War III already got declared indirectly, I do believe. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. Already got this, like, as you can see, like civil war without having a civil war. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Jeez. What the hell? So it's something has to happen. Get it done. Stop letting a bunch of child fuckers screw around and act like they ruling. Oh, you want to try to control Creator God's creation too. Wow. Wow. I put a link down below for everyone in the comment section for you to check out, to listen to. So keep that in mind. I definitely do think that it's about time for something to happen. But I can't believe, though, that human lives, humanity lives, had to suffer and or get killed off. I don't know about this year, but I know last year, probably even in December when Kent Dunn was declaring what is Keen and other races partnership with each other, trying to do against humanity, to steal our rights and freedoms and liberty and resources, trying to steal it all, and have non-human councils ruling over us. Are you serious? You crazy? As humans were dying, odds are, when that was being said, are you serious? That can't be good. Oh man, that's gotta be somewhat demonic. Jeez. Would your grace? It's not in your spirit, is it? Well, I be wondering if any of your fallen angel descendants actually was good enough or repented enough to be given their grace back. They probably want also making sure that you all don't get too far up ahead the ladder, up those dimensions. They're probably knocking you down, or they are above the ones that the fallen angels that and the closest ones to the fallen angels that are the descendants, the closest ones, relatives, are under them, while those fallen angels and closest ones, relatives, are kicking at your fingers, making you drop. I know you hit a how would I say, limitation, and that's why you are here. What are you gonna do? Try and enslave Creator God's creation because you pissed off? Wah, wah, cry, cry. Worse can take place. Worse can take place. You backstab each other. Anyways, get off topic again. Gotta get back on topic. Oh wait, long video. Jeez. Anyways, so don't be surprised if the will light had to show up, and even angels. Now I do know that the Anunnaki and the New Guardians and who knows, but someone, a group, or a type of weights, by the way. It's more of a type of weights. Well, I want to state, but whatever. I get more specific as time goes on, always. But back to what I was. But good, by the way. They are of good, and they had to go back in time, take some DNA or RNA or whatever it's called, and put it in the womb of my mom, because I was being, reincarnated as a human, and there had to be one of me, apparently. Apparently in other timelines I must have been less off good situations, very horrible situations and or was killed off, basically. Don't know what happened this time, but well, I'm known now, and it's going to be very interesting seeing how everything going to turn out. I swear, God, it seems like I'm a witness or something like that. So aware, so underestimated. Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably going to be the best type of leader humanity ever going to have, anyways, for quite a while. Yeah. Without mind manipulation technology, or too much of manipulation or tampering for hopefully benefits, not disbenefits or whatever. We don't want Drake Bailey fried brains everywhere. Like his brain is fried. Jeez. Because supposedly he had downloads and stuff. We don't need downloads on our brains like that. That's insane. We don't want what he had. Oh, he's a Q or whatever. Like, prove you are a false light and stop lying. Stop saying that everyone's human when they not. Damn. You still owe me an apology for lying to me. Think you're going to participate lying? You might be ignored, obviously, but when you lie, no one wants to work with you. Oh.